Mr. Girl Carbonized here, and the powerful concept of today is Pearson's law. So Pearson's law states that that which is measured improves, but that which is measured and reported improves exponentially. And the reason why this Pearson's law, is so powerful is this because this is the same law that I use for a client to help them go from in the red to 1.2 million within 5 months. So it was a very interesting situation. Just it was a new business. At 7 months into the business, it was just nothing but red. Barriers and blockages and challenges throughout. And it was just a matter of being able to sit down with my client and taking a look at what actions that they were engaging in each day. There's a lot of activities that entrepreneurs take that make them seem busy being busy versus busy being productive. So, and then also looking at the tasks that is going to get you closer to that perspective, goal, or outcome. So essentially what we did is kind of looking at, say, at the most time that they were at their very best. So the best would say in the morning, and looking at those activities that would push the needle in the right direction. So there's specific goals stated for business, personal life, and the personal self and development, and then stating the end goal in each one of those areas. So that first goal being, making $1 million before the year end, focusing on improving relationships and focusing on health. So each week we kind of look at those different activities and then make action steps under each one of those activities. And each week, the following week after, we kind of score it to see how, the rating was done and how they met their certain mark, or there's areas of improvement. And so sometimes, the score is like 50%, 60%, 70%. And when the focus was lost, it dwindled down to, sometimes even zero. But it's crazy how when you're just focusing on something and improving that and reporting it and kind of gauging it from the week previous, how quickly things improve. And, being focused in that practice and being able to shift and focusing on the 20% that gives you the 80 and all these other nuances, then we were able to quickly see from going to the red and then going into the green and making that massive success and revenue in such a short period of time. And I think a big component of that is also looking in areas where you don't want to let go of control, because a lot of times with entrepreneurs, they want to do everything. They want to work in their business rather than on their business. And sometimes there's that kind of that feeling of like, no one can ever do it better than I can. But when you kind of put that perspective of operating at your hourly effective rate, if you're an entrepreneur and your hourly rate is $500 to $1,000 an hour, and you're focusing on $10 to $15 an hour tasks, which would be better suited for administrative assistant or a payroll, then you know what I mean. Then you'd be focusing on your time on tasks that are meaningless to you when you can outsource it. So it's a matter of like reshifting focus, and working and focusing on things that will move the needle and get you towards the goal that you seek in all those different areas. But the thing is, you have to have the end in mind and look at specific action steps that you can take each week to progress you forward, and record it. So, you know what I mean? If you have nothing to record and improve on, then you don't know where your benchmark is and go, okay, maybe I noticed this week I kind of had more sales than the other week. Okay, what actions did I do to make that happen? So when you record it, everything improves exponentially. So use Pearson's law in your business and even in your life, and you can see massive gains and reach heights that you never thought possible. So thank you so much for your time. And as always, treat others with love, kindness, and compassion. Much love, and peace out.